Hey folks, welcome to Oily Resolution number 13. And today I want to talk about oils that we can use as our perfumes or colognes. And the first one I want to start with is a straight oil, patchouli, which many of us are familiar with as a perfume. Men and women wear it. Can be worn just as is. The nice thing about our patchouli is that it has no chemicals. There's nothing in here that is not just pure patchouli oil. And so sometimes patchouli can be a little overbearing or, unpleasant because it is mixed with other chemicals or perfume types of bases. And this has nothing else in it. It's just the pure patchouli oil. And so it's not as strong to me, although you would think it would be. The scent is more laid back, I like to say. It's kind of in the background. Cool thing about patchouli is that it has a grounding effect. It can help ease some feelings of anxiousness. I say it has that earthy scent, so it kind of pulls you back down to the earth. And it can help with some appearance of wrinkles and things of that sort as well. So you get some great benefits from it. The next one I want to talk about is the neroli. And the neroli, I absolutely am starting to love this. Neroli. It comes from the flower of the bitter orange tree. And one of the coolest things I shouldn't say the coolest thing about doTerra is that we are using as much of a plant, of a tree, of a root, anything that we can get our hands on. If we can derive oils from it, we are. And I think that just shows our dedication to making sure that we are not only valuing the plants that we use to produce our oils, but also that we don't want to just take the oil and run. We're going to look to see how much of the plant we can use. So neroli comes from the flower of the bitter orange tree. Orange comes from the actual orange peels, and then petitgrain comes from the leaves and twigs. And so we get three incredible oils from one plant, and then we can continue to enjoy them for years and years to come. So neroli, I really do like the smell of it. I feel like it's got a really grounding effect. Again, it is an oil that is can help improve mood, and it soothes skin and encourages relaxation. And I did realize the other day I put it on. I was like, oh, I'm going to try this as my perfume, and I kept kind of putting my wrist up to my nose because I just wanted to smell it. It was while I was working at my desk. It was just kind of giving me that sense of relaxation and allowed me to kind of stay a little bit more calm while I was trying to get stuff done and relax. So neroli, again, is another. It's a newer one. It also has benefits for skin, and it's slowly becoming, again, one of my go-to oils whenever I'm looking for something to wear. Now, another one that a lot of people use is Whisper. It is the blend for women, and it has several different oils in it. It has patchouli, bergamot, Hawaiian sandalwood, rose flower, vanilla bean absolute, jasmine flower, cinnamon bark, vetiver root, and ylang ylang. So again, here's my ylang ylang. I seem to be, like I said, I'm drawn to that scent. But it is a nice, it has a little bit of a musky scent. A lot of times this is something I will put in my diffuser bracelet, and again, just give me that feeling of relaxation. A lot of times when I use the oils, I will just put a drop on my wrist. I put a drop maybe behind, on my neck, and then sometimes behind my ears. And it allows for that to be not only for me to get the benefit of the oil if I need it, but it also has a pleasant scent. And I'm able to continue to have, perfumes and whatnot. In a sense, I use that word just to refer to scents. Without having all the chemicals added. And I don't really miss, commercial perfumes because I'm able to have pleasant scents for myself and often choose different ones when I need them. And the cool thing about this blend is that it works with every woman's body chemistry. So one day it might have a little bit of a different smell than it would the next day. So definitely a scent to give a try, an oil to give a try to. And the feeling that I get, and this is just me personally, when I smell that, it's kind of like that feeling you get when you have, the baby powder or a lavender kind of feeling. It doesn't have, it doesn't have just that. I mean, there's no lavender in it. It just gives me that sense of that, like, babies. So, and the last one today is our Hope Touch. And again, this is one that this oil is so important because the proceeds from this oil go to an organizations to help rescue and stop child sex trafficking. And so another incredible thing about our company is that a lot of our oils and the proceeds are given to humanitarian efforts. And this is one of those that is an incredible effort, to save these children from such a horrific life. So it has a wonderful aroma, an uplifting aroma. It has, it's just as a personal fragrance. And I'm going to look in here. It has bergamot, ylang-ylang, frankincense, and vanilla bean extract. And it's such a soft scent. It's kind of in the background. It's kind of reminds me of one of those scents that you might smell and you're like, what is that? It smells good, but you can't put your finger on it. And that's, I think, what Hope reminds me of. And it just, it's an incredible cause that your purchase and use of this allows for you to support. And then it's a great conversation piece if, you can tell people about it and say, hey, every time you wear it, you are helping to support the efforts to bring an end to that type of practice. And that's pretty much in a nutshell, using some oils as your scents and your perfumes and replacing that in your life with something that's already there. One of the scents that a lot of the guys that I know, a lot of men, will refer to as cedarwood. Cedarwood is just that, cedarwood. And so it does have that earthy tone, kind of a smell that more men would be attracted to. And it is a very pleasant smell for ladies to smell as well. I use it a lot in some of my diffuser blends, which I will be talking about in diffusing in Oily Resolution number 14. So with that said, I'm going to end here, and I will see you for our next video. Stay oily, folks.